good afternoon. My name is Clyde Best, former professional soccer player. Played in England, United States of America, and I'm now living back in wonderful Bermuda. And upon that, I would like to introduce a fantastic lady that I've met through her family. She's been a former Olympic diver, and she's now residing here with us in Bermuda. And that is Mrs. Horton-Perinchief.
Hi, Sir Clyde. Glad to be here.
Thank you. It's nice.
You have some questions for me?
Yes, I have 5 different questions for you. Bear with me. I'm blind as a bat now, getting older. And I thought it was from heading the ball, but the doctors assured me it wasn't. So it's something that happens in life. I would like to ask you and know how much pride it takes for you being the first black female diver in the Olympics.
So I think it's an immense amount of pride. I think just from to be able to make a little bit of global history with Bermuda across my chest is amazing. I mean, you know that. And to be from Bermuda in the first place, a population of 64,000, to be the first at anything it's a blessing and it's an honor, and I don't take that lightly. I'm very proud of our island home, and I'm proud that I was able to be in a position to do anything of that magnitude while flying the Bermuda flag.
Thank you. What are your memories of competing in the 2004 Olympics in Athens?
So, if you have to go to the Olympics, you hope it's in Athens, which is the cradle of democratic thought and the birthplace of the Olympics. And I think that my biggest memory, my best memory, is walking into that Olympic stadium behind our flag. And, you go in there and it's, again, you know about thunderous applause, but for those of us from smaller sports, we don't get that. So this was a huge memory for me, just a 21-year-old kid walking into this arena of thousands and thousands of people, and that will forever stay with me, along with, I think, the nerves and the pressure. Those were definite hallmarks of my Olympic experience, but also I think meeting people that you only ever see on TV.
Right.
So those memories will be there forever.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. A lot of my friends in England, when I first went there, were from Greece. So I got to know a lot of them they mainly had restaurants, and if we went there after training for lunch, my friend Dallas, as we called him, would look after us.
Wonderful.
So they're very nice
I love
people.
Greek food.
Yes, I like Greek food too. What advice would you have for younger people looking to get into sports today?
I think everybody should be involved in sport. I think it teaches you a lot of life lessons that possibly no other domain can teach you, from learning what a competitive advantage is to understanding perseverance and dedication and commitment to a craft. I think any young person should do whatever it is that makes their heart smile. And I also think that, coming from someone who did a sport that not a lot of people did, and nobody else in Bermuda except for off the rocks, I think if you see it, you can achieve it. And my advice would be that they should try it and stick to it, and being a lifelong athlete can enhance your life in ways that I don't think any young person can imagine right at that time.
Well, I would agree with you on that, because I'm a believer sport helps to develop people. And most sports people that we probably both know are good people.
That's right.
And you very seldom find a bad person through sport. And that's what I love about it.
Those are transferable skills
Right,
from
that's
sport
right.
to life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you describe your position as the chef de mission for Bermuda in this Olympic coming up in 2024 in Paris?
The role is expansive. So, and you know, it translates directly to boss of the mission, chef de mission.
Yeah.
So I am the logistical head. So there are plane tickets and train tickets to be booked, training camps and uniforms and physiotherapists and journalists to coordinate. So it's basically every single notch on the belt to the success of our Olympic team has to be checked, and yeah, that's all on my shoulders. So,
Well, I applaud you for taking up the mantle for such a hectic job, because being a professional, you know, we're spoiled. Everything is done for you. You just have to turn up and perform and play. But with your role, you got to do everything. You got to be mom, you got to be dad, you got to be auntie.
Yeah.
You got to make sure the tickets are there.
Yes.
So I applaud you for
Thank
taking
you.
that mantle up.
And to your point, I feel that, you know, you don't appreciate that as an athlete, all of the behind the scenes jobs that go on
Yes.
without your input.
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
you show up and you perform, and really, I mean, that's our goal as support staff, really, to make sure that these athletes are ready to represent Bermuda on the world stage to the best of their ability.
Right. Now tell me something. Mr. Simon's wife, she was big in the Olympic movement as well. Judy Simons.
Absolutely.
Yes.
She was the president
Was she
of
the
the
president?
Olympic
Okay, I knew she was
Association.
involved. I just didn't know what position.
It was
And-
definitely sad to lose her, but she had such a commitment
Right.
to Bermuda's athletes
Yes.
and the Olympic movement
Yes.
as a whole.
Well,
Yeah.
people like her would be surely missed, and even the person like yourself, I hope you stay in it as long as possible, because we as a country need people like you
Thank you.
involved in things like this, because it's a big difference from a person being exposed overseas to a person that is here, you know, doing a job, and they're doing the best they can,
Yeah.
you know, but with you and the experience you have, it's a win-win situation for Bermuda.
Thank you for saying that.
You're welcome. Your cup match team, as I said just now, I know who it is, and I know you're going to tell me who it is, and I know you're going to come up with the same answer I did. But which team at cup match do you support?
Sir Clyde, I don't like to lose. I would never support a losing team. Somerset is the only team for winners like ourselves. And Western dwellers.
Right.
Additionally, as you know, my three generations of cup match captains for the illustrious Somerset Cricket Club adorn my family tree.
Right.
So no, there's no other choice. Somerset,
Well,
SCC.
That's fantastic. I knew it was true. I know what my friend Randolph would have said if it went the other way.
That's right.
So that's something she can't get away
not
from.
silly.
So
Yeah.
she's a smart girl. So and she picks the right team. Katura, it was very short and sweet. It's a privilege for me to try to interview you. You know what I mean? You can tell lots and lots of stories about your career and your life and living abroad and being in an Olympic movement. I never had the opportunity to do that. I would have loved for us to been able to go to the Olympics. At that time we were playing, I'm not sure, I think the furthest we went with the Pan Am Games, and that's like the small Olympics, and we won the silver medal in that tournament. And you know, you've been blessed, and hey, my remarks for you go way up. I can't really reach the sky, because that's what you have meant to us. And I know me in Bermuda, especially coming from a family in Somerset, because we're a bit like that, you know, we're very clingy people. You know, if you support the Trojans or Somerset Cricket Club, that's your life, you know. And thanks very much for allowing me to do this interview with you.
Thank you, and it's an honor to be interviewed by you. You have a second career in the in the making, I'm sure, and you've been a hero to all of us Somerset kids and Bermudian kids alike. So thank you
very much. Thank you very much.